CEO and founder of Aniz Incorporated, that was created in 1996 to provide services as it relates to mental health, substance use, and other social determinants of health. During my poster presentation, which is titled Culturally Competency in Diverse Populations, one of the first things that I will be discussing is what is your secret? The reason why it's important to get individuals to discuss their secrets is to identify some of the issues that they have related to secrets, so we can discuss how to work with culturally competent and diverse populations without any stereotypes. So when we talk about secrets, we are discussing psychological secrets, physical secrets, and substance abuse secrets. So the way I'm going to do this, where I talk about the secrecy and how it affects social determinants of health, I will be discussing specific issues, specifically trauma, substance abuse, stressors, stigma, spirituality, sex, reproductive rights, sexual identity, obesity, legal services, human rights, HIV, gender identity, emotional support, education, and domestic violence. I will be connecting the dots as it relates to the secrecy so we can start talking about social determinants of health without any judgment. The way that the secret is going to be addressed, we are going to address issues as it relates health disparities among multicultural populations. We're going to be discussing the rates of addiction across race, culture, and socioeconomic levels. When I discuss secrecy, shame, and guilt, we're going to be talking about the truth in the lies and how secrecy is killing all human beings. The approach that Aniz will be using and have been using over the 26 years is the holistic harm reduction approach. This approach is a contemporary approach with the goals to reduce the negative consequences of physical, emotional, psychological, social, and legal and political conditions by utilizing a full spectrum of strategies. Holistic harm reduction approach works with individuals to develop practical and effective skills that address issues impacting the overall quality of life. The way that we use our holistic harm reduction program at Aniz, we do not believe in abstinence. We would like individuals to be comfortable where they are so we can deal with their wholeness by reducing or eliminating harm, not always dealing with the abstinence of whatever vice they may be using at that present time. The holistic harm reduction is based on strength-based and clinical services, where we have an opportunity to allow our members to use their strength base that they may have to deal with social determinants of health as we use the holistic harm reduction approach. What I have realized over the 26 years, when we start masking the veil of secrecy, is either the individuals or society will look at the person that are dealing with unmasking the secrecy as a villain or a victim. So when one of the examples that we discuss is when someone is HIV positive and they always function about the transmission. If the individual would say that they got it because they was in a stable relationship, they would consider them a victim. However, if they got it because of some stereotypes such as sexual identity or gay activities or sex work, they will be considered a victim. Using the holistic harm reduction approach and addressing your secrets, we'll be able to discuss harm reduction without looking at individual as a victim or a villain, but actually looking at them where we are dealing with the psychological issues of secrecy and how can we use the holistic harm reduction approach to address those matters without any secrecy, shame, or guilt. My name again is Zina Age, and I'm hoping that you will be able to see my poster presentation, which will be taking place Wednesday at 5:30 to 7 o'clock p.m. Thank you very much.